Now the year is almost over and so much has happened inside the Wichita Falls city limits. From major purchases to policy change, Dylan Jimenez recaps city happenings for the year of 2025.
It's been a year of challenges, changes, and investment for the city of Wichita Falls. It began in January when the city adopted its Parks and Recreation Master Plan, touted as the map forward for the next 10 years, according to Assistant City Manager Blake Yurachek. Findings by the city show only 51% of people live within a 10-minute walk of a park. That's below the national average of 74%.
I think we are so far behind, but this is a step in the right direction.
There's some small steps we can take that'll help. We've got our trail system around the city. There's some ways we can use it to help get people to parks.
New Parks and Recreation Director Kaylee Robinson will lead the charge. She was hired in April. The only thing slowing the Lake Ringo project down is the federal permit application. $3 million spent for Freeze and Nichols to pursue federal permits in February.
We don't need to slow down where we're heading with Ringo. Sitting around waiting, I don't think is the right move for this city.
Also in February, Lake Arrowhead and Kickapoo neighbors saw an increase in their leases. The rate increase has been a topic since 2024 when councilors tabled the discussion for a full year.
I pay more and get nothing. No first responder services, no trash services, no sewer services, no water services, nothing. Your posted budget showed $180,000 was spent at Lake Arrowhead when $440,000 was received in lease fees.
What we owe to the citizens of Wichita Falls who do get a vote, who are the ones who vote to put the people up here to make the decision as to what to do with one of our biggest assets.
The topic was brought back in May when Short announced the city will not be selling lots.
At $145,000, and I fell over. It's a great lot, but dang, so not having to come up with that money is a relief.
To try to sell one or two or three lots in the middle of an unplatted, unsurveyed, large parcel of land is problematic without getting the whole parcel of land surveyed. And that would be on the neighborhood of $400,000 to $500,000 to do that.
Wichita Falls Fire Chief Donald Hughes announced his retirement in February. Longtime firefighter Cody Melton was tapped to serve in the interim, but soon interim was dropped and approved as fire chief in April.
The men who came before me, I couldn't do it without them. Like I said, they've all been great mentors to myself. I'd like the community to know that they've got, like I said, one of the best fire departments in Texas and the nation.
The city walked back on regulations surrounding body art. Key changes include elimination of apprenticeships and local body art establishment and studio licenses. It was the first time in 20 years since the city updated this ordinance.
It's definitely going to be something that has to play out, and we see if either people are going with it or people are taking advantage of it. And there's going to be people that take advantage of it.
We want to make sure that we improve the flow. That's our goal with all of our ordinances. Make it make sense to the public and to the people enforcing the laws, and then make sure that we account for changes in the industry and really make sure that we're looking at why we're doing what we're doing.
Just 6 days later, Jeff Jenkins began his role as the city's new city manager. The Burke Burnett and Midwestern State graduate was tapped by city councilors on April 1st. Jenkins joined at a time city leaders dub a boom period for Wichita Falls.
We've created this synergy environment, and now let's continue moving forward and reaching that next level. I want opportunities for our residents where they don't have to drive to Dallas or Oklahoma City, and then also some opportunities where if when their kids are born here, if they want to stay their entire livelihood, they can have a full and complete life.
A grassroots effort to tackle homelessness was presented to counselors in July.
Both sheltered and unsheltered homelessness has spiked.
Dr. Lewis Wilson authored A City at Home, a study on the city's increase of homelessness. The 60-page report shows 2024 recorded 307 people are experiencing homelessness, a Wichita County record. Frustration poured out during the presentation.
We have tenants with kids and dogs that go over there to take a walk, and my tenants are scared.
I had to physically control the doors to keep it from getting in. It's got to stop.
Since then, the Homeless Advisory Committee has been formed and ordinances have been updated. The police department has also tapped Eric Good as the Homeless Liaison Officer in October.
I believe it takes a certain kind of person to deal with homeless folks because they're not always happy to see the police.
That motion passes. There's nothing else before this council that we are adjourned.
A historic day on August 14th, the city moved forward to purchase Sykes Center Mall. Councilors approved the purchase for up to $28 million. Before the approval, more than 15 spoke during the public comment section. Most were in favor, just questioned what will happen to businesses in the mall.
Consider the businesses that are going to be essentially bulldozed along with this mall, and the impact that will have to our friends and our families and our neighbors.
Just 2 months later, the city closed the deal on Sykes Wednesday, October 15th at 1:14 p.m. for $26 million. The 4A board, with council's approval, sold 250 acres at the business park at $65,000 per acre, a record for the city. What's being built? A data center.
No tax breaks, no abatements, no promises, no anything. They want to be here.
Mayor Tim Shore confirmed the deal for the land closed on December 2nd. Timeline for construction will be revealed in the new year. A once prominent school will soon become a police station.
Kirby fell in our lap.
The city purchased Kirby Middle School for $1,225,000 to become the new police station. Chief Manuel Borrego says finding a new space has been a challenging process, but is excited to have his department in a bigger space.
I've got them scattered throughout the city in different buildings and locations, and that's just a little bit more command and control when I can do that.
City staff calling this a cheaper, good redevelopment project.
We are either in the RFD or we're right on the side.
The spring brought lots of severe weather, so much questions rose about updating the city's siren policy when the National Weather Service issued a tornado warning on April 29th. The policy updated after nearly 20 years. Sirens will sound when the National Weather Service issues a tornado warning for all or part of the city. A severe thunderstorm warning issued by the National Weather Service includes a destructive wind tag of 80 miles per hour or higher.
We want to be able to alert people as quick as possible, and I think our new criteria helps us with that. It's the best opportunity with what we're working with right now as far as the sirens go and where they're located.
City figures were honored at the beginning of December. The city renaming a portion of Borton Street after Reverend Angus Thompson with an honorary sign. Also, the Wichita Falls RC Air Park will be renamed after Eddie Hill. The city also approved leasing land and selling landfill gas as a new source of income. About $80 million is expected to come in over the next 20 years. Lucy Park Renewables is footing the bill to build the plant, a saving to taxpayers.
We don't have a later. This has to be accomplished within 18 months. So, and that's on their timeline as well. When the EPA says get something done, you get something done.
With the close on city business for the year, more challenges are ahead in 2026. Dylan Jimenez, KFDX 3 News.
And the first city council meeting of the new year is scheduled for January 20th. Council has approved an ordinance to cancel the scheduled meeting on January 6th.